The Garden Report is powered by Prize Picks, the exclusive daily fantasy partner of the CLNS Media Network.
All right. Welcome to the Garden Report, NBA Finals edition. Luke Kornet. We did this 2 years ago, Luke. What's the difference this time around? How's it feel? How's it compare?
It's cool. It's 2 years ago, I feel like it was quite a whirlwind in terms of just joining the team at the trade deadline and then kind of being on the ride from then on. But obviously being able to be here for a much longer stretch of time now and be able to know our teammates better and just be a part of it. It's happy to be here, a big part of our story, and obviously being in a much different role now from where I was 2 years ago.
What's the preparation like for these games right now? Obviously, Kristaps was out there at the start of it, wasn't able to go the last couple here. X gets that call. How you kind of prepare yourself mentally for each game, knowing that maybe you'll get a call there, and just how is it kind of like dealing with the Kristaps injury right now and kind of seeing him, push back and try to get out there but not be able to yet?
That's been tough part, and fortunately throughout the season we've been able to have that experience and deal with it. So I feel like it's not much different than as it was through the regular season. Obviously, the stress and pressure of that type of stuff is higher, but I feel like for us, it's just kind of the same type of thing, and you're still preparing for each game and preparing your body to be ready in the same way. So, obviously that's something we didn't want to have happen, but I just kind of keep he's just doing what he can to be ready and available, and for us, it's the same type of thing.
Does it change practice at all? I know it looked like he was a little involved out there, but are you kind of doing more out there at that point? Is he more or less involved? Has it changed the practice at all since that's happened?
Not really. Coaches might just kind of change up who's involved in groups and stuff like that, but frankly, you're kind of doing the same work and preparing anyways, and a lot of that stuff is, stuff the coaches are preparing for behind the scenes, and I think you're kind of preparing to be ready to play, and how exactly that looks and the adjustments that you make through the series kind of in the same way. So it really doesn't change all too much. Or at least most of it is stuff we never even really interact with as much as our coaches are kind of prepared to how things are going to look like against different lineups and what we're going to be running and all that type of stuff, and it's kind of just communicated to who needs to and who needs to know and be ready for it. Yeah.
How does it feel to be on the doorstep of a championship? I know you want to stay in the moment and all that, and one game at a time, but has it kind of hit you yet that that next win is going to be that championship for you and this team?
As cliche as it is, frankly, you're just trying to win the game at hand. I think that's what we've kind of been great every step along the season is, and I feel like it's the same as all the prior playoff series. And what you kind of enjoy the most is just the playing of the game and winning of the game anyways. So I think, obviously there's just a lot of emotions that come with every game in the series, and you just accept that for what it is, and you just kind of get back to focusing on what you can do about it and being appreciative that we're in this position. But also it's just as it was, in November, it's winning the game at hand is the most important thing, and it's all you can really control.
So here's what I really want to ask you. Got a great shot of you doing the Carlton, showing Jaylen how to do it. He seemed like he was struggling a little bit. What was that moment like there and trying to show him that?
It was something that we had, I was the day before maybe or 2 days before. I don't remember if this was before practice or kind of just around, but we were trying to dance a little bit, but the beat was too slow, so we're trying to figure that out. And then, we were doing walk or whatever, or warming up. That is the one dance I pride myself on being able to do, and I feel once again the rhythm of the song was a little bit too slow, and it made it a little difficult. But I was trying to find it, trying to experience that together. In dance, one person leads another. I don't know if that's going to make sense in this at all.
Yeah.
You're trying to figure it out. Figure it out mentality on the fly. How you dance is how you play is something that can be said and probably isn't true. Yeah.
Top 3 dancers on the team, real quick. Would you make the list?
I could make the list in terms of most convicted dancer, which is a list to make. I think Jaylen knows how to dance.
So he's there?
I would think so.
No order, just top 3.
No order. Brown. I'd imagine Brizzy. He's actually been trying to teach me a little bit, so I'll say O'Shea, and obviously Hauser.
All right. O'Shea, Hauser, Jaylen. Luke doesn't make the list, huh? Are you honorable mention?
Once again, I'm on the list of most convicted dancers.
Okay.
I will try, and I can always try. And dance is really a motion of the soul, in which case vulnerability is the best ability, and I'm willing to try it. But in terms of execution, I think I lack the general mobility and flow of my peers.
All right, Luke Kornet, most convicted dancer on the Celtics.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Buddy Manning here. If you made it this far, you probably enjoyed this video, so subscribe, turn on notifications, and check out our social media platforms at Celtics CLNS.